Okay. You good, Andy?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's starting still. There we go. We should be live. Let me make sure to... Okay, that's muted. Good to go. All right, awesome. Hello, everyone. I'm Austin, and...
I'm Andy.
And we are here doing a question and answer session with you guys. We prepared some questions that we wanted to ask each other. But as you guys are here in the live chat, definitely go ahead and type questions. Andy and I are actually going to be commenting on your guys' questions, and we're going to be answering them. So definitely be sure to interact, and we will. We have a lot of questions to answer, and we will be answering all of yours. So real quick background on what Andy and I do and what we do here at CodaKid. If you guys are new, I know a lot of you guys are probably hardcore CodaKids, but we teach kids programming here. So Andy and I are actually online course instructors. We videotape ourselves in front of a green screen teaching you guys different programming languages. And we'll be including links to CodaKid in the description below after this live stream is done. So yes, hi, I already see some people in chat.
Well, hello. Spark Ninja got first.
Yeah,
just so everybody knows.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and pop them in chat whenever you have a question, and we'll get through to answering them. But Andy and I can start off with a question that we have right here. And I guess a good one to start with might be this one right here. What do you think, Andy?
Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. What are we thinking about?
We have, so the first question we have is, what is a course you are excited to make in the future?
Ooh, that's a good one.
So we make a lot of different courses, usually related to games. But we have, Andy and I have been pretty excited making a lot of courses. Oh, and it looks like we have a creeper in the background. That looks like David disguised as a creeper. I don't know. Very, very dangerous creeper in the background there. So yeah, so this first question, what is a course you're excited to make in the future? Andy, I'll let you answer this one first.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm excited to make, which is actually, this is kind of a two-part answer. I have two different courses that I want to make, because we're kind of planning to make an RPG, like a dungeon crawler RPG, and I really want to make that, where it'll like generate a map for you, and then your character can walk around in the map that you generate. How do we sound? Is our audio okay?
I think the video's lagging a little bit. Thanks, guys, for letting us know. I'm going to try to fix that really quickly. Hopefully we'll be able to fix it without shutting everything off. But so Andy, you can keep talking about the dungeon crawler as you well,
I want to make a dungeon crawler, but I'm torn, because the other thing that I really want to make is like an Angry Birds style kind of, like if you've ever played those games. Well, most of you have probably played Angry Birds, but there are a lot of games that are kind of like that, where there's just like a physics structure and you just have to kind of try to destroy it in some kind of different way, and that would be really, really fun to do. We actually have some Python already written for physics objects that I haven't made a game out of yet, and I could totally do that. So that's what I really want to make.
We may restart the stream really quickly here, and so we can get hopefully eliminate the lagging. I changed one setting, but we might have to change one more thing here. So let's go ahead and try to do this real quick. So we're going to shut the stream off real quick, and we'll come back unless, let's see if the lagging is fixed a little bit. It may be good. We'll try it a little bit before we restart it. Okay, so in the meantime, while the lagging may still be here, we're going to keep an eye on it. I'll answer the question myself. So Andy's got a great one. I am really excited about doing an RPG as well. I am actually excited for our next Unreal Engine course that we would be doing with CodaKid. Because I really like developing games in the Unreal Engine. We had an Unreal Battlefront course that was styled after the Star Wars Battlefront games. And we had a platformer we've done already. And I've really loved doing both of those courses. So anything in the future, be it a 3D RPG or anything else, it would be really exciting for me as a course developer to make. Okay, so it's doing better now. I can maybe even drop a couple things as well too. We'll keep an eye on it. We got eyes on ourselves, and you guys got eyes on us too. So
yeah, so just let us know if it gets bad. I like this question. What is the favorite course that you guys have instructed? Do you have one, Austin?
That is a really good question. My favorite course that I've done, my favorite one, I think it's a very short Minecraft course that I did, but it's the Epic Weapons course. And in it, we show you how to make a flamethrower in Minecraft. We show you how to make a cow gun, as well as a lava, or actually no, you already said lava launcher. The third one, the thunder hammer. So I really liked making all of those 3 weapons. I thought it was super fun. They're like one of the simplest things to do in the Minecraft mods, but they're really fun to play with. So that one was by far my favorite course to make.
The lava launcher and the cow gun are so much fun to play with too, because you can change it doesn't have to be a cow or lava. It can be any block or any entity. So you can just go around just shooting random stuff in your Minecraft world. It's super fun.
Yep. The cow gun is definitely my favorite Minecraft mod. I say so in the course. It's just the creature cannon, basically. You can shoot any type of entity outside of it. So, I don't know, Andy, what's your favorite course?
That's kind of a tough one. In terms of my favorite course that I made has got to be Python 3. For any of you who know, Python 3 is the one where it's like Super Smash Bros. So you actually make a multiplayer game where you run the game on different computers and they all connect to each other. And that was it was fun because it was a lot, and it was a lot, like going into it, I had to do like a lot of research on writing that kind of code and kind of putting it all together. And it was just a whole process, and it was a lot of fun to make. But that being said, in terms of just pure fun, I am kind of partial to Minecraft AI, actually, because that was just really fun to mess around with. Again, you can make you make the AI behavior for your creature, and you make it shoot fireballs. Actually, the course is called AI and Fireballs, but it's another one of those things where it doesn't have to shoot fireballs. You can make it shoot a whole bunch of different types of stuff. And my favorite thing that I did in that course was make my creature shoot ender pearls so that they ended up just teleporting all over the place. That was a really fun one.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, Sparkle Ninja, great question there. So yeah, we're actually getting a lot of questions here, so I'm going to try to hit them up as they come in so we can get as many questions as we can. And one of the ones I've seen pop up a couple times is, are you going to make more Minecraft coding courses? I would say yes. And this goes with another question I'm seeing here that is saying, can we do a 1.13 or 1.14 mods course? For those of you guys who aren't familiar, 1.13 or 1.14 is going to be Minecraft versions. So yes, as there are newer versions coming out with Minecraft, we might wait until there's like a good version to do mods, just because we need to update a lot of our code, and it's a lot of development time for us to get it updated to there. So we might stick with 1.12 for now, but who knows, maybe the next Minecraft course will be down the road when there's like 1.15 out, and if that's a good version, we'll make something with that. I really like the new underwater stuff that they did in 1.13, really cool. So I think that would be a good one to do a mod with.
We were looking into the code to make a flying mob in Minecraft, and we haven't actually written any of that yet, but that's kind of like, it's in the plans. Well, we should make that at some point.
And let's see what else we got here. So I see something.
Planes.
Yeah, there's one student asking like a planes course. I think a planes course would be really fun. I think the place for it would be in Unity or Unreal Engine. Some sort of a 3D game development engine where you can actually deal with throttle, yaw, pitch, and roll of the controls. So I'm assuming you're talking about kind of like a
When I read that, I thought it was plane, like just a large flat plane, not like an airplane. Now I think you probably mean airplane.
Yeah, like a flight simulator is what I assume. But I mean, a planes course with planes, you got a flat plane. I mean,
I'm like, all our 3D games start on flat planes.
Yeah, any of our courses would be great planes courses then.
Actually, I just want to mention, we could do that in 2D if we do like a flight simulator, like, you know, the games where you like launch a penguin and it like flies through the air. That would be really, really fun to make, and that could be a plane game.
Yeah, 2D type game. I know, like Angry Birds type of thing.
It's not yeah, actually, it would be a lot like Angry Birds.
It's more
just
like
with more plane control.
So we do have, let's see, I think I saw a question about age range for our courses, and it looks like it was answered in the comments by us here. But yes, just so I can state in the video, our courses start as young as 8 years old and just up from there. We've had people who are adults take our courses and really enjoy them and actually learn something from them. But I guess our sweet
my
age
dad
range.
takes my courses.
Yeah, see, Andy's dad.
Shout out to my dad. He may be watching this right now. Who knows?
Shout out to Andy's dad. So exactly, our ages start as young as 8 and just go from there. We do gear our humor towards kids, but adults do enjoy it as well. Who doesn't like a nice corny joke every once in a while, you know? So
also, we're coming out with Scratch courses, and I made a like a kind of programming course where you write code to actually play the game. So you're not actually making the game. It's you write like little pieces of code to actually control your character. And we're going to be releasing both of those courses pretty soon. And when I say both, I mean like 5 courses, because we have like 4 Scratch courses coming out. So I think we're planning on moving that age range down to 6 once that happens.
Yeah,
if I'm not
might
mistaken.
bump down a little bit.
I think it's going to be 6 and up in the next like month or 2.
So there you go. CodaKid exclusive scratch courses. That's coming. All right. So I see questions about Fortnite. One person, crazy random, has been asking about a Fortnite course. So we actually do have a Roblox Battle Royale course where we show you how to make your very own Fortnite-styled Roblox game, where you can actually join a lobby with, it requires at least 2 people because you need someone to obviously go up against in the battle arena. But you can go up against your friends and you'll drop in a map that you make and engage in a Fortnite-style shooter battle royale game. We also have an Unreal Engine Battlefront game that I was talking about earlier, which is currently a single-player game, but we have plans to make it into a multiplayer Fortnite-style game. It's just, in order to make a Fortnite-style game, there's so much work that goes into it that we actually have to break that off into 2 different courses for you guys. So look for those in the future. But if you want to make a Fortnite-style game, take our Roblox Battle Royale, and that'll show you how to do it. So let's see. Who do we have here? What other?
I'm loving all the questions.
Ooh, so can you guys make a Super Smash Bros. Course? I'll let Andy answer that question because I think he touched on it a little bit.
Well, I do have a bit of a Super Smash Bros. Course. Python 3, I make a Super Smash Bros. Style game. I will say, though, I do think it would be really fun to make a single player like Super Smash Bros. Style game. That might be something for us to kind of look at in the future because Python 3 is very advanced. And it would be really cool to make kind of just a fighting game that you could kind of just jump into a little bit easier.
Yeah. Yep.
So, short answer, we already have one, but long answer, that would be really cool to make.
I think it'd be cool as well to do like an actual 3D style one in Unreal Engine or Unity because there's already animation packs that you can use for free and attach it to any sort of model in Unreal. So there's already like fighting animation packs. We already have all your moves good to go. And all you need to do is code in hitboxes and make your own fighting logic. And I think that'd be a really fun course.
Really fun.
I'm a big fan of the Smash Bros. Games, so doing a Smash
Austin
Bros.
is like a pro Smash Bros. Player too. Like I'm not very good. Austin like really knows what he's doing.
I'm experienced at Smash Bros. Games, so so I would love to do one for 3D. So if you guys have interest, there may be one in the future. So let's see. What's your favorite Roblox course? Polaris. Can we do Unity? Okay, so 2 great questions by Polaris right there.
Shout out to Polaris.
So yes, favorite Roblox course. We'll do that one first, and then we'll talk about Unity. And we've already shouted you out. So there you go. We'll touch on all 3. So favorite Roblox course. I personally like Battle Royale. That was a blast to film. We actually did a CodaKid beta test session. So if you guys don't know, we have a beta test group for our online courses. And if you guys aren't currently in it, you can actually just message support and ask to be added to the beta test group, and we could get you in there. But we have a beta test group that we actually played the Battle Royale with, and we had like 30 kids in there with us just playing this huge Battle Royale game, and it was a blast. And we played with like all of us here, and it was really fun.
It was really fun.
So yeah, do you have a favorite Roblox course, Andy?
It's kind of tough. What are the ones that we actually did the big tests for? We did the Battle Royale, we did the Speed Sim,
And Dodgeball,
and we did the Mining Sim as well.
We did Mining Sim too. Yes.
I gotta say, the Speed Sim was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. Because going into it, we were all kind of just like, what you walk around and then you walk faster? What's fun about that? And then we actually like got in there and started playing it, and it was really fun just to kind of zip around, hang out with everybody, and like race, just do all the cool Roblox stuff. I think I had a lot of fun in the Speed Sim.
Yeah.
Because with the Battle Royale, like it's fun, but I'm super competitive. So whenever I play a game like that, I'll just get kind of annoyed that I lose because I'm not good at Battle Royale games.
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob hid in a bush, and it was just the 2 of us left, and Jacob popped out of a bush, and that was the only time I came close to winning. So I'm still bitter about it.
True. Jacob was a big fan of the laser sword too, so he was running around trying to just lance everybody with the sword. So the other question you had, can we do Unity? So yes, that's a very good question. We are actually currently developing a Unity course, and we are actually going to be getting it finished and completed very soon. The Unity course is going to be a Mario Kart style Unity game. So you're going to make a little kart racer game that you can play against in multiplayer or even just with computers, CPU characters. So that one I'm working on filming. Andy's going to help me out with it so we can get it out to you guys super quick. But if you guys aren't familiar with Mario Kart, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are, we are going to be making a Mario Kart style Unity game. So it's going to be really awesome. I think Matthew has a question for us real quick. Give us one moment. Okay. All right. So yeah, Matthew had a great one. Matthew's been pointing out some questions. We're trying to keep up. You guys are great, by the way, asking us so many questions. If we don't get to your question by the end of the video, we'll give another reminder for this. If we don't get to your question by the end of the video, please post your question down in the comments. And if this video is popular enough, we might do another Q&A where we'll start with those comments, or we might actually just make a separate video of Andy and I answering those questions, just so we can help you guys out with whatever questions you may have for us. But one of the ones Matthew suggested, I'll let Andy go ahead and ask it. What was the one that Matthew suggested?
Minecraft versus Roblox.
So
Or
yes.
which do you prefer, Minecraft or Roblox?
So I like Minecraft in terms of its style and the single player aspect of it. I think it's really fun. I also think like playing in a server with your friends is really cool too, as well as the mods. But in terms of developing for it and coding for it, I prefer Roblox and Roblox Studio 100%. I think the making games for Roblox is really fun. It's a little bit harder for Minecraft because there's very specific code for Minecraft itself, and you're kind of just adding to it. But just in terms of playing it, I personally prefer Minecraft. There are a few Roblox games I do like though that are really fun. So.
I think I'm probably just gonna come out with like 100% Roblox on this one. Cause Minecraft is okay. I like Minecraft, and I especially thought Minecraft was super cool like when it came out, and it was just like, you know, survival, and a lot of Minecraft is really, really cool. But you know, we're like programmers and stuff, and from a programming perspective, Roblox is so much fun. Just the fact that you can make anything, and I also love the fact that you can just go onto the website and play any type of game. You can play such a huge range of different types of games on Roblox.com, and I just think that's the coolest thing. You know, because with Minecraft, it's all Minecraft with stuff added onto it, which is awesome and it's fun.
Yes.
But Roblox is just so cool because it's just an entire, like, it's not one game, it's an entire world of games.
Yeah.
I just think that's amazing.
That is a really, really cool part about Roblox. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. I like this one here. What's your favorite Xbox game? That's kind of a fun, different one.
Yes. I was gonna say a number, but just PS. PS.
So I don't know. So I guess Andy maybe hasn't played a lot of Roblox games. So I mean, for me, I played a lot of Xbox years ago. Maybe not so much more now, but I really enjoyed the Halo series. And yeah, so that's probably my favorite Xbox game. I don't know about Andy. Maybe
Classic.
Andy can give his favorite.
I'm like, my
PlayStation
mind
game.
is racing trying to think of an Xbox game that I've played. Ooh, what was the one? It was Sunset Overdrive. Do you know Sunset Overdrive? That's an amazing game. I played that on my friend's Xbox. I don't know.
Good question. I see a lot of you guys just spamming your questions. That's fine.
Is
We'll try
Ratchet
to
and
get
Clank
them.
only PlayStation? Or is that both?
I think it was only PlayStation. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to find where we left off with our questions. I like this one right here. Really quick, we can give a shout out to Sam Mai. There you go. Sam Mai, you got your shout out. And then, what's your favorite thing about CodaKid? Oh, I think that may be my sister right there asking. All right, awesome.
Cool.
So, so favorite thing about CodaKid, I'll let Andy start.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
The thing about CodaKid is that, like, in most places, you can either, like, have fun playing video games or learn stuff about programming. And here at CodaKid, we're just like, why can't it be both? You know what I mean? You learn better if you're having fun. If you're having fun, you're gonna actually remember the stuff that you learn. So to us, it's always just been like, let's have fun, make some cool stuff, and also teach programming because it's the coolest thing ever, and you tell computers what to do. So that's what I like about CodaKid.
Yep. And I think mine's very similar to that. I do love just the like teaching part of it. I love being like able to film myself teaching coding, like, and then having you guys actually learn coding from it, and kids being like, whoa, that's really cool. I never knew I could do this. I'm so glad that you were able to teach me that. So kind of just like that feeling that you're just giving knowledge to other people. But it's also in a very fun way, as Andy mentioned, because we teach the same programming concepts you would learn in like a high school or even college programming course that usually would be taught in a very boring way, and you wouldn't really have fun doing it. I mean, you might get the concepts, but we teach it in a very fun way. And I love that part about it. It's just learning those same concepts in a very fun way, and that you can actually just directly test those concepts in action in your very own game that you make. So that's probably my favorite.
Teach cool stuff, and play a lot of video games while doing it.
Exactly. So I think we answered the Minecraft or Roblox. There is a what's Unity question from Caleb. What's up, Caleb? Thank you for that question. So Unity.
Shout out to Caleb.
Yeah, shout out to Caleb. He's a great CodaKid student. So what's Unity? Unity is a 3D game development engine. So kind of like the Unreal Engine, if you're familiar with that. But Unity is just another game development engine just like that. It does a lot of the difficult tasks of building a game engine for us, so we can just kind of make 3D objects, import 3D models and animations, and attach scripts to those to make a functioning 3D game. Because if we had to build a game engine from scratch, that is a lot of code. It's a lot. So.
Austin, I have kind of like a follow-up question for that. What's the difference between Unity and Unreal?
So the difference between Unity and Unreal, there is they're very similar. I think Unity is a lot more fine-tuned and professional. It also kind of runs very heavily on your computer compared to Unity. So Unity's a little bit easier if you don't have a very strong computer.
I think you said Unity for both on that one.
Sorry. Unreal runs very heavily on your computer.
There we go, yeah.
So Unity is a little bit easier on your computer. It's really good for just creating a very basic 3D game. The main thing is that Unreal Engine has blueprint code, which is visual block programming, while Unity is strictly with text-based coding. You can do text-based coding with Unreal Engine as well. You just need Visual Studio, which is a developer environment for it, where you can type code for it. So let's see what else we got.
We're like not scrolling fast enough here.
And I think we're getting let's see. Could I have a shout out? Exploding Blue Panda. There's your shout out.
I've never played Fusion Frenzy.
Data pack course. I'm confused of the Minecraft data pack course. What is a data pack for it?
Wait, this is our Q&A.
I know.
We can't be asking the Qs.
We need clarification on the Qs.
Yeah, I don't actually know what a data pack is.
So yeah, if you give us what a data pack Minecraft course, yeah, I see it again. So you maybe explain to us what a data pack would be. I have a couple ideas, but I want to make sure that we fully understand your question before we answer it. So let's see.
Ooh, an Undertale boss fight course.
A data pack's like a it's like a texture pack, but it also contains models and loot tables.
Oh, okay. That would actually be very cool. We've thrown around the idea of doing like your own like texturing, like your own texture pack. So if a data pack's very similar to a texture pack, yes.
That would actually be really good for
Yeah,
us to do.
we've thrown around the idea, so it might be something we do in the future. I think it'd be very cool, maybe a shorter course, just because if you're maybe just exporting a few models or making some textures, it wouldn't be too hard.
I like this one. There is Sprite. Can you do an Undertale boss fight course? I just think that's a cool idea. That sounds like something you could actually do like in Scratch. Like that actually seems like it would be pretty. Like you could do it really simply, or you could kind of add stuff onto it. But it seems like you could do it really simple. Have you played Undertale?
I've seen some videos of it, so maybe explain for people who aren't familiar with it what an Undertale boss fight
It's
would be.
kind of, at least to the best of my understanding, you have a character that you control with the mouse or the arrow keys. I guess it doesn't really matter, but you have your character that you can control around, and you're basically just dodging stuff, right? So it's not actually like there's nothing. You don't attack. It's just a bunch of different things coming at you, and you just have to dodge various different patterns. So really, I guess most of the kind of development of that would be making different things to throw at your player, kind of just making different patterns that way. It seems like it'd actually be really fun.
Yeah, I think it would be a good Scratch course. I have seen a Scratch game very similar to that.
It's like a
was very
dodger.
fun. Yeah, just an easy dodger like boss fight type of game. And I've seen one exactly like that on Scratch. So maybe we would do something similar. It wouldn't be too hard to do. So it might be a very fun Scratch course. So let's see, what else do we got here? You guys are awesome, thank you. You guys are all awesome.
I'll make a data pack now.
Matthew's got a great question right here. Austin, Andy, how did you learn to code? Eric said that?
Eric asked that.
Oh, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Matthew, for passing it on.
Learning to code, I mean, it's definitely like a very, very long process. Like you need to learn all of the basic computer stuff and kind of just build everything on top of that. So like to give a full long answer, I would have to say like, well, I've been just messing around on computers since I was like just 3 and just opening Microsoft Paint and just like drawing little shapes, stuff like that. But in terms of actual coding, I think it was my sophomore year of high school, and I just took like a web dev class, and I just thought it was really cool. And I just kept taking classes from there. And then I studied computer science in college, and then I did that for a lot more years than I was supposed to because I kind of failed some classes. And then I graduated because I studied real hard. And that's how I learned programming. But really, honestly, it's not really, it's more just about making stuff with programs. Like it's more just about kind of getting an idea of something that you can make with some code and messing around with it and just seeing what happens. I really do think that like 95% of learning programming is just messing around.
Yep, I would say it's very similar for me as well. I started, I think, junior year of high school, took a computer science course, and then into college as well, taking programming courses. But yeah, the main thing is just kind of just messing around with it yourself. You have something you want to do, you try to do it, you look at other examples of how they've done it. Maybe
Google is an amazing tool.
Google is, that's the one word.
When I write programs, I don't sit down and write the program to do the thing. I Google like how to make a Minecraft AI, for example. You just Google whatever you want to do, and you look at what other people have done, and you try to copy some of their stuff. And then after you copy their stuff, then maybe you go in and change some stuff and see what happens. So it's less just having it in your brain and like vomiting it out. It's more like kind of piecing stuff together.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's it's just that trial and error and kind of just testing again and again. You kind of do learn the programming logic over time, so kind of just like how you think as a programmer, that just comes with experience as well. But
really more like how the computer thinks.
Exactly, and how you have to tell it things. So let's see. I like this one. Can we get a CodaKid shirt? I think we have. We I don't know if we used to sell. We haven't sold.
Well, because right now the
online,
only shirts we have are CodaKid Crew.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't crew.
No.
Just kidding.
No, but yeah, maybe that would be something. I think we've thrown around the idea for sure. But we'll see. Maybe it'd be awesome.
That would be really, really cool. I would like to get some more, like actually produce some code. Because right now we just don't have a lot of CodaKid shirts. Like I think there were like 10 of these made, and then we have like the purple ones too. Yeah. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get some more.
Okay, so let's see who is top. Sorry, Crazy Random. Let's see if we missed your question. Oh, I see. So we have a question: why is CodaKid so expensive? So we actually do have a 2-week free trial for our entire CodaKid courses. So everything that we teach, every single course, is actually free for the first 2 weeks if you make an account and you start a free trial. So so you can definitely start it then. But after that, we do have just so much selection for you guys that's the reason why we price it as that. We have a bunch of different courses for you. We also do offer bundles that are for a year subscription. So we have like a Minecraft bundle, and we are actually currently making a box that we sell on Amazon for Python and Roblox, I believe. So you could actually just buy those courses for cheaper than what you would pay just for monthly all access for us. So if you are interested just specifically in Minecraft coding or Python or Roblox, we do have those alternatives for just those courses. But in the free trial, you can get a taste of it, see if you really like it, and see if it is worth your time for it. So that is why we do price it at that, but there is a free trial in the beginning. So there you go. So you guys know a little bit more about our pricing.
Shout out to my mom, who is actually watching this, and she wants a shirt. Also, a question from Caleb Choi. What's your favorite language? I assume you mean programming language. Wait, it says programming language.
Yeah, and the second part, can you guys have 24/7 support? 2 great questions, Caleb.
Oh.
So, so I guess we can, do you want to start with the favorite programming language?
Favorite programming language? Python.
And he likes Python a lot.
Very powerful.
I like, I've just done so much Lua with Roblox. I've just enjoyed teaching that. So I don't know, maybe not my favorite one to program in, just because Lua is a little different. It doesn't have like squiggly brackets, but I do enjoy it as for teaching. So I guess it's my favorite one right now. But so second part, can you guys have 24/7 support? We are actually working on expanding our support to accommodate better times for people across the world, because as you guys know, if we're sleeping here, if our support team needs to sleep, we might not be able to support people across the world. So we are actually expanding our times, and I think we've recently opened up newer hours that we didn't have before. And we are also constantly working on expanding that as well. So it could be something in the future, yes.
We spent some development time trying to just stop Matthew from sleeping, but he didn't really react well to that. He kind of just started complaining, and then he just started getting like just sleeping all the time, and so it's just like, it's not really worth it. You need them to sleep.
We tried fueling him with giant bags of candy, which he loved.
He liked
but
the candy.
Yeah, he eventually
That worked
just burnt
well.
out. So.
Yeah.
Matthew he puts in good work, but we tried to make it 24/7 with just him. So we need a few more people. There you go, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew in the chat. Yeah.
How many people?
Matthew is the best at CodaKid support. He's my favorite. Oh, awesome. So let's see. Austin, why do you look like Marshall? I love that. That's a great one. So we actually get a lot of questions about where Marshall has gone. Marshall still does some videos for us if he comes in and does a couple short video shoots, but he is actually doing his own game development for his own indie game. I actually tried it out. It's very cool. As far as your question on why do I look like Marshall, I don't know. Marshall and I have similar features. We both wear glasses and have the same similar type of haircut. So there's the answer to that one. I do like
I don't
that
think
question.
I would have actually thought that. The hair is so different.
It's a little similar. We have our differences, but I guess just at a glance, I would look more like Marshall than I would like Andy. So.
Yeah, that's true. I got the decision. Well, it's different too when you're just in the corner, when you're like a little person in the corner, as opposed to like now when we're full size.
Yeah. Exactly. So let's see. Hello. There you go. Question specifically for Andy from Jose.
Austin. Ooh, Andy, what is your favorite game to play? That is a really tough one. The thing is, like, I'll play one game for like maybe a couple weeks or maybe a couple months, and I'll just only play that one game, and then like I'll just move on to something else. I've been into Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls would probably be the truest answer to that. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really, really hard. You lose a lot. I haven't actually been playing video games very, very often lately, though. I'll be totally honest. I've been doing a lot more programming lately than actual video game playing. Mm-hmm. I've actually been on Scratch too.
Yeah.
Just because like we've both been making the Scratch courses, so there've been a couple of times where like I'll just go on Scratch and just kind of like see what other people have made on there. People make really cool stuff on Scratch.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Scratch games have been really fun to play. I see an awesome question from Jacob, who's Jacob and Lily, who are one of our CodaKid employees back, who did our taught camps here with us. Their question is, do you think Captain Falcon needs rework for Update 3.0? Absolutely, he needs the biggest buff in the Super Smash Bros. Game.
They nerfed him, right?
Actually, I don't know. They reworked it. It's the balance changes, but yes, definitely. He needs just overall buff. So thank you for the question, Jacob and Lily. So let's see.
Oh, who was your favorite Smash? Were you Falcon?
Let's see. Yeah. My favorite Smash character, absolutely, yeah. Captain Falcon. Yep, I don't know what Andy's is. What is it?
It's a toss-up. Oh, Ike. We'll say Ike.
Ike.
The second place is Samus.
Let's see. We're trying to get as many questions as we can. Oh, so yes, one of the questions, where are your other crew members? Can you get some of them? So yes, some of the people who used to film our courses are not here for the interview. As I said, Marshall does actually do some filming for us occasionally. We have Matthew right here who does support.
This is Matthew.
There's Matthew. And Jacob actually isn't with us anymore right now, but he was actually supposed to be in today, so I don't know why he couldn't. Pop in. But Jacob is he's around sometimes too. The other Jacob, not the one who just asked the question. There's two Jacobs, so some confusion there. But the Jacob who does our filming for our courses. So yes. You love Jacob. Thanks. One of the Jacobs. Jacob. That is my support. That is Matthew. The rare footage of Matthew that you guys will get. He's the one who's helping you out with support. We may include Matthew in some of our CodaKid videos. If he seems to be a favorite of CodaKid.
Oh, he deserves it. He's supporting Matt supports like nobody's business.
Yeah, exactly. See, he knows the exact number of videos. That's how rare he's been on our videos. So let's see. Will the summer camps ever be in the Bay Area? I think this is a pretty good question. So we are actually starting to have our camps and our online videos. We're partnering with camp providers that will actually be running our curricula around the country. So yes, there could be CodaKid camps and curricula in your area over the summer. So we are working on expanding that. It'll be Andy, me, Marshall, Jacob on videos, teaching the same stuff we do in our online, but it'll be proctored by some other party and teacher, that'll be running the camps. So yes, the short answer is yes. The videos and our curricula could be over in your area very soon. So I don't know, do we see another one?
Sure, yeah.
Do you guys speak in Spanish?
Ooh.
So I don't know if you mean just for our courses. I don't know what the plans are for expanding to other languages. I know we have looked into that, and it is something we might do captions in other languages or potentially voiceovers for it. So yes, for our courses, we have looked into languages, and that is something that is in the future, but maybe not the near future, just because there's a lot of other things that we're concentrating on. But captions.
Do you know any Spanish?
I do. I have spoke Spanish throughout high school, but I'm not like super fluent. I have like a basic understanding. So
I've actually never learned any Spanish. I took sign language in high school. Just a very fun language.
mm-hmm.
It's not a programming language. It's just a real life language, but it's okay still.
It's a language. Programming is kind of a language too. So when do you think CodaKid will branch out to Virginia? Jacob, kind of same answer. If we have a provider over there, boom, you could see us on video in the camps. So yeah, David is actually fluent in Spanish. He's the CEO of CodaKid.
That's
he
true.
can actually speak very fluent Spanish, so he is the Spanish master.
Andy's voice cracks more than a 12-year-old boy.
Dang.
That's true. That's true. little roast in here. We'll take it.
Yeah, this is the Q&A, not the roast. That's a different video.
You guys,
That's a different live
stop
session.
making fun of me in my live stream.
Let's see. Okay, yes. So, plans to make survival game course. I love that question. So, any plans to make a survival game course? We have planned out one for Scratch. I think Scratch survival game would be super fun.
Awesome.
I mean, you can make a survival game in any of the coding languages or game development engines that we use. But I think the one we're planning on is for Scratch. Maybe doing one for like a 2D. Actually, I think we have a survival game with your Python too, right? Or Python.
Yeah, that's a survival
Yeah.
game. I mean, it's kind of I feel like there's a lot of different types of games that you could call survival games.
Yeah.
Like Minecraft is very, very different from like Robo Zombies, but they're both just
Yeah.
games where you try to survive.
Mm-hmm. So Robo Zombies is our Python game, which is actually this dude is from right here, this little ninja guy.
This ninja guy.
So yeah, that's in our Python course it's kind of like a zombie survival kind of it's just a top-down view of a person with kind of a water gun, and all these robo zombies are surrounding him, and your job is to survive as long as you can. So that is kind of the closest thing we do have to a survival course like that, or survival game like that. Picking a new medium to mod. That's a good question, Jacob. I think there is a new game coming out from the people who did the one Minecraft server. I forgot what the name of it was. What was that one server?
The Hive. There's Hypixel.
Hypixel. Yes. There's the Hypixel developers are making a new game that should have modding and like animation built into it. It's like kind of like an adventure, like Minecraft styled game. I think that one would be really fun to break out and mod if it is pretty popular. Can you show us some dance moves? I don't know. Do we have some dance moves?
I don't really have dance moves.
I do have some dance moves, but I like that. Here we go.
Wait, send it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I was sending it back.
Oh, shoot.
Hang on,
Okay,
do
all right,
one
more.
and then I'll send it back, yeah. There we go. Alright.
There you guys go. Do the worm.
I would like to be able to do the worm.
Let's see. I like how your shirts match. Thank you. We kind of
Thank
planned
you.
that. There's actually a purple one that I was going to wear, so that would have matched more. So let's see. Can you do a PUBG tutorial? Probably. I mean, the closest thing to making like a game close related to PUBG, which is just a battle royale, we do have a Unreal Engine Battlefront game. So we do kind of teach you how to make a PUBG or Fortnite-style game in there. So let's see. Block that blends in with your surroundings, or with its surroundings in Minecraft. That's interesting.
That'd be kind of interesting. Now, we can make like transparent blocks, but that's actually not really the same thing. Because this block would have to actually like figure out what it's
The
on
image
top
behind
of,
it
I
in
guess,
there, right?
or the image behind it.
Be
Yeah,
interesting.
that would be kind of an interesting one.
Kind of like a transparent block, actually.
Because it would behave a lot like a transparent block, but not really. Like you would still be able to see that there was a block there. It wouldn't just look like nothing. It's kind of cool idea. Chameleon block.
That would be interesting.
Or a cloak of invisibility block more.
So real quick, Jacob says, love you guys, good night. Thanks for asking questions. Keep getting your emails, so I look forward to coming home to work again. Awesome. Good to hear, Jacob. Jacob is one of our CodaKid employees that's in the Navy currently. So,
Miss Jacob.
Yeah, we do miss Jacob. So thanks. Good night, Jacob. So we'll get to another question right here real quick. It says, how old are you guys?
It's not weird to main Little Mac. I'm 24.
I'm 25, I think. I don't know. The days get longer. So let's see. Is it weird that I'm in Little Mac and Smash Bros? No. Let's see. Ghost block for Minecraft. So yeah, that is, I mean, a ghost block is a transparent block pretty much, right? I mean, is there anything past that?
Ghost, I think, would be mostly just transparent.
So you can actually already get a transparent block in Minecraft.
Infinite items. I go over like making a bunch of different types of blocks and really, I just go over like the different types of blocks that you can make. Like you can make it like a slime block to make it bouncy. You can make it a falling block to make it fall like sand. There's a bunch of cool different stuff that you can do. That's all in the infinite items course if you want to check that out.
So we do have, it surprised me. All right, PewDiePie or T-Series? I don't know. Do you have an opinion on that, Andy?
What's T-Series? I know I've heard that before, and I'm like forgetting what it is.
See, so
I'm not
the
cool.
answer is PewDiePie. So there's the top subscribed person in YouTube is
PewDiePie.
Exactly.
Oh right, and then
T-Series
T-Series
is the
was trying to.
competition. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of an underdog.
I will be with the PewDiePie for it. So there you go. There you go. There's the question. I think yes, that one has been asked a lot. So thank you for pointing that out, Matthew. All right.
A Roblox survival course specifically.
Oh, for Roblox, we have actually coded out a zombie survival, and I have a fly on my face. So we have coded out a zombie survival game in Roblox. So we do actually have code for it. So it might be one that we come out with in the future. There's just some more requested games that we've gotten for Roblox that we've prioritized doing as a course before. So yes, we do have plans for it. It may not be immediate, but in the future, we do have code for it. So might as well use it. Let's see, what else do we got? From Guatemala. Oh, awesome. Well, hello. So, yes. I believe we're familiar with Guatemala's location.
My geography game is not strong.
For a Roblox.
Guatemala is in Central America.
Yes.
It's a beautiful country.
See, favorite color?
Purple.
I actually I would agree with that. Purple or red. It used to be red and slightly shifted towards purple and like blue. So
Pink and blue are really high up there for me as well.
all the CodaKid colors pretty much.
Yeah. I'm so happy that this shirt is just like almost exactly the CodaKid colors. This is a very lucky shirt. Well, not lucky. I mean, I bought it because it would match, but.
Favorite YouTube channel? CodaKid, obviously. I actually don't know besides CodaKid.
This is actually a really random one, but Adam Neely makes music tutorials, and it's just like the coolest thing. It's nothing to do with CodaKid, but I've just been watching a lot of those, and it's just music and like music theory, and I just find it really fascinating.
That was a good one. I don't know if I have like a specific channel I watch a lot, but obviously CodaKid is the best one. So let's see. Do you guys have any pets?
Yes.
Yes.
We both have cats.
I have a cat, and I do have a dog, a small chihuahua. But Chloe is the chihuahua, and Flower is the cat.
Flower appears in a lot of videos, actually.
She is a guest star in the CodaKid courses, so if you're interested in seeing Flower, she's there. And then what pets you have? Just a cat?
Just a cat.
What's
Yep.
the cat's name?
Her name is Tomgo. Which
Pretty cool name.
means egg.
Okay, let's see. Favorite animal. I do like that one. So favorite animal. Do you have one, Andy?
IRL?
I mean, mythical animals, I guess, can be on the plate.
I mean, is it bad to answer cat 2 questions in a row?
No, that's fine. Cat's a good answer.
Monkeys are really cool too, though. I like smart animals. I like smart octopi too.
See,
It's a really good one.
that is a good one. See, I think Matthew's right idea. I do like sloths as well. So sloths are pretty cute. So one of the questions, can you make another simulator game for Roblox? We actually do have code for a for a mining simulator. We already have a speed simulator. So yes, that one is planned for in the future as well. So we will be releasing another simulator game. Let's see. Gosh, there's so many good questions. If you made a game, what will it be? So we just made a game ourselves?
That's such a hard one. We really have always wanted to make a Super Smash Bros. Where all of the characters are just from CodaKid. Yeah. So like us, but also just the characters that we've made just throughout the course of the videos. Like Goblin Andy in particular.
Yes, yeah.
And Bruce the Sheep. Wait, wrong way. Bruce the Sheep.
Bruce the Sheep, he's in that picture, yeah. He's
Bruce
about
is
wearing
like right here in the picture.
We can show him real quick.
Oh, can we?
Boom.
Nice.
Bruce is the sheep right there. And so let's get ourselves back. So yeah, characters like that in our own CodaKid Smash Bros. Game, that one would be a really cool one. But in terms of just like a general game that if I had to make, if I like we weren't doing games for like around CodaKid or with CodaKid, I would say like an RPG, something like that.
Matt gave a really, really good answer, which is a zoo tycoon, a new zoo tycoon. That would be so much fun. You just get to invent your entire world of animals.
That'd be really cool. Let's see. I think we might have had one up here. Let's see.
Ooh, difference between Java and JavaScript. Fun fact, everything. It's actually, they're actually just it's really silly that they're called the same thing. They're just completely different languages. I don't know who I don't even know which one came first, actually. I just know that like they literally have nothing to do with each other, and it's so confusing. Java is like used in a lot of, Java is what Minecraft is made out of. Java is used in a lot of older stuff. Java is actually kind of like becoming less of a thing. JavaScript controls pretty much everything on the not everything on the internet, but everything that you see on the internet is controlled by 3 file types, which are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And HTML and CSS basically just say like what goes where and like what colors everything should be. So JavaScript does everything on a web page that like moves stuff around, plays videos, like resizing stuff. It really just anything that looks fancy on a web page is done in JavaScript.
So we have a couple quick questions here. So have you ever played Fortnite? Yes, I have. I think Andy has too. Maybe.
I think I've played like 3 games.
There you go. See, I'm about the same. Maybe like 10 games. But yes, the answer is yes. Do we play Fortnite well? The answer is probably no. But another one is, how do you put your app on Google? So I'm assuming you mean just on the internet? We do have a couple websites, or we have one website that we do show you in our app development courses, where you can actually put your game, your app game, on into a website, and you can take that website link and copy and paste it and give that to anybody, and they can open it in any computer that they have. So.
But that's so what. Because even if you just make a web page and you publish it, which we do teach how to do, what makes it more likely to show up on Google? Like how does that work?
Oh, that? I'm not sure. I'm not too experienced with that. Mainly just like getting that web page out and keywords on your website, I would say, related to games.
I think, from what I understand, like the more other web pages link to your web page, the easier it is for Google to find your web page. So when somebody searches something and Google goes like, oh, I need to show a bunch of web pages that have to do with whatever you searched, like cats, Google just goes and looks through like all of the websites, and Google finds websites by like crawling through other websites. So if other sites link to your site, then it's easier for Google to find your site. So that, I think, is how sites end up kind of like rising to the top on Google.
Yep. So let's see, do you guys ever use code.org? Not in our online courses specifically, but we have taken a look at it.
We've looked at it. We haven't really done very much in there. It's kind of hard for game development, actually. From what I've seen, the code.org and other. Wait, am I misremembering what code.org is? Isn't that just like a where you? Is that lessons, or is it just a like a compiler where you can write code?
I think a little bit of both. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of something different then.
So to answer the question, no, we don't use it in our online courses, but we are familiar with it here, and we have kind of tested it out to just kind of see the idea of what other kind of coding resources there are out there. So yes and no. So yes, I saw another good question here. How do you guys deal with updates to Roblox's platform? You heard that they update it quite often. So that's from Disc Troyer 1003. Do you ever have to update the code in the tutorials? Absolutely. There have been some really big updates to Roblox that have completely broke our code because our code used to work, but then they update the studio and the way that their games are ran, and then it breaks the games. So yes, there was a really big update that put the client and server together in studio. So basically just simulating an online gameplay, when before you didn't need to have that. And then they made it a requirement now. So they totally changed it. They got rid of experimental mode is what it was called, and I think Matthew mentioned that in the comments there. But so dealing with that, yes. So any big change like that, even if there is a small adjustment to how some tools work or some attachments or whatever, we try to update our videos as quick as we can, especially if it impacts how students can get through the course. If they're at a point and it doesn't look anything like the current Roblox Studio does, we need to update that, and we will come in and do fixes. And yeah, they'll be put in the videos, so you guys can keep up to date on that. So that's a really good question.
So Marshmallow has been coming back to refilm.
Yes, Marshall has come back to refilm some, just because there's been a lot of changes. Let's see. We have one. Can you make a Minecraft course about dragons and you can tame it? I think this is kind of one we've talked about a lot.
The thing about the Ender Dragon is that there's so much that goes into it, which is different from every other mob. Because every other mob in Minecraft is just like the one mob, and it just does its own thing, and it has its AI code, and it's just kind of like all set. But with the Ender Dragon, I don't fully understand how the Ender Dragon works. There's a whole bunch of different files that control how it works, but a bunch of different flight stages that it's in, right? Like it has a whole bunch of different. So we have actually looked at. I actually mentioned earlier that we were looking into making a flying mob course, and I think that it would be kind of that. In order to do that, we would have to make a flying mob, but we would also just have to make it really advanced. Like the simplest way you could make something fly would just be to shoot up into the air, or maybe just hover. But the Ender Dragon does all sorts of just crazy swoops, and it does a lot of really cool stuff. So just trying to set up that would be kind of one challenge of that, and then the other thing would be, I guess, the animations would be just the other really big thing.
Yep.
Is the Ender Dragon still broken? If you try to load it in Techni or whatever?
That would be a Matthew question. I'm not sure.
Is the Ender Dragon still broken?
Is the Ender Dragon's animation still broken in Minecraft for 1.12 at least?
For the 1.12,
If you spawn it?
I don't think we set up animations for any of the models we use.
Okay. So
well, because it was the case at one point where you could just through Minecraft command you could spawn any mob, but if you tried to spawn the Ender Dragon, it just wouldn't work and it would glitch out.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
It's still broken.
It's still broken.
Yeah.
In 1.9 when they updated its AI.
It's still broken.
Minecraft has come out with updates that have broken things that used to work too.
Ooh,
favorite Pokemon.
Jay asked that.
That is my sister. So that actually answers two questions. Wenlo asked, "Do you have any brothers or sisters?" I think Wenlo is actually Jose, or it was someone who introduced themselves. So yeah, do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have a twin sister. She's actually in the live stream asking a couple questions, and I also have an older brother. I don't know about Andy.
I have a younger sister.
Younger sister, okay. So yeah, and then she asks, "What is your favorite Pokemon?" Mine is Absol from the 3rd generation. So if you guys are familiar with Pokemon outside of the 1st generation, Absol is my favorite for sure.
Legendary?
No, he's just a dark type Pokemon. He's got a crescent moon shaped face.
Now hang on. Wait, that's generation 3.
Generation 3, yes. Sorry if I said Gen 4 there, I was
Where
wrong.
have you guys traveled?
No, you said Gen 3, I just wasn't. For Pokemon, I just want to throw out Articuno.
Yo, Articuno's sick.
I thought Absol was legendary.
No, he's just a cool.
He just looks really cool.
He's just a really cool looking regular Pokemon. So, let's see. I think there were a couple questions up here. So we can get the Python one. Can you guys make a Discord server? We don't have any plans for a Discord server as of right now, but we do potentially have plans to let more students interact on our platform, either by having forums or leaderboards added in. So yeah, some more interaction like that on our platform is something we have planned.
But yeah, we're really trying to look into
Where have
it.
you guys traveled?
Where have we traveled? Well, I mean, let's see. There's a lot of questions. Where have we traveled? Where have you guys traveled? I mean, I've a few years ago left the country to Japan, but other than that, I've mainly been traveling in the States.
The only place I've ever been out of country was Mexico, where I'm actually from Tucson, so we actually just drove down to Mexico a couple of times. But other than that, just all in the U.S. Boston, Maryland, California.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of where else. Maine. I've actually been in a lot of places in the U.S.
So there are a couple questions. I want to make sure we get to all of them. We are probably going to be cutting the stream in about 10 minutes or so.
I don't know why I said that. My mom's from Maine.
Andy's been to Maine just in his heart. So we are going to be cutting off in about 10 minutes. So if we don't get to your question, make sure to put it in the comments below, and we'll either answer it in the next YouTube Live, or maybe we'll answer it in the YouTube comment section directly. We'll just kind of see. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, make sure to just like and comment it, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. But it lets us know that you guys really like this type of video, and we'll do more like it. So if you let us know that you liked it, just go ahead and like and comment. So what was one I was gonna do here? When will you make the next live streaming? This is something we might mention at the very end. But Andy's gonna be doing the next live stream. Tell him what you're gonna do, Andy.
What? We're doing a Minecraft thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Tell me, what did we plan for it? Which thing was it?
I think we were gonna do a tweak to the.
That's what it was, an epic weapon.
Epic weapon.
So I'm gonna be making a custom epic weapon. It's top secret. And by top secret, I mean not quite made yet, but I'm going to be making a very cool one, and I'm going to be teaching how to make it in the next live stream.
Which will be next week.
I'm very excited for.
And that'll either be next Thursday or Friday. Same time, like 4 p.m. this time. I don't know if we're hard set on which day yet. We might try Friday, though. I know we've done Thursday the past few, but maybe Friday. Let's see. And
we definitely didn't make this one Thursday on accident.
I know, right? Will you make more on Python? Maybe involving squids. Thanks.
I would love to make more Python, and I would love to involve squids. Great question.
Andy's the Python master here. Let's see. Bend to 5 what's the XP system for? That's a great question. So we recently added in an experience point and leveling system into the platform. So if you take our courses, by completing quizzes, lessons, chapters, and courses, you get experience points. And with those, you can level up your profile. So as I mentioned earlier, we are planning on adding in leaderboards and potentially forums as well. So your level and your profile will be viewable and displayable to other CodaKid students. So if you're a really awesome student that's taken all of our courses and your level is in the 50s, other kids will know that you really have taken a lot of our courses. So it's kind of just like bragging rights. We do have badges as well too. So it's just a way for you guys to be motivated to take our courses, but also just to really have fun. I know when we were testing it out, we were like, dang, we just want to watch more videos so we can get more experience points.
Austin, what level are you?
I'm like level 54, 56. I don't know.
I think I'm like 42 or 43.
See, I've got Andy beat. Let's see. Dang, there's some good questions.
But it's not quite fair for us, because we have a lot of just our own courses that we just click through. Well, then again, actually, it is fair, because we learn from our own courses. So maybe we do deserve the XP. There you go.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, we went through the trouble of making them, so we might as well get the XP. So, let's see. Which one do you want to do, Andy? I'll let you pick one.
Favorite food.
Favorite food.
That's tough, though.
That is a really tough one. I like lasagna.
I'm loving all the questions.
Lasagna's good.
You're a real Garfield type.
It's true. It's true. I dislike Mondays and I love lasagna. So there we go.
Favorite food? Maybe like, I don't know. The first thing that came into my mind was hummus.
There you go.
Which is weird, because I don't eat a huge amount of hummus, but I really like hummus. We'll go with that.
It's whatever comes to your mind first. It's your body telling you either what you're hungry for now or what your favorite food is. So let's see. Oh, so yeah, we got some CodaKid students here posting their levels. Awesome. You guys are pretty good. Yeah, Matthew literally marked complete on every course. That's how he's level 66. He cheated. Don't let him fool you. Let's see. Can you do another free live Roblox workshop? We have a lot of different sessions and things planned for these YouTube lives. If you guys have more recommendations on what you want, go ahead and just post it in the comments and we'll read them. And if it's something that we would love to do and you guys show a lot of interest into, we'll absolutely do it. So we have a lot that we've planned, but obviously if it's something you all want to see, we can definitely do more of. So if you have an idea that you just want us to do that you think would be an awesome live session, no matter how absurd it is, just put it down there and we can see. Maybe we'll be able to do it and show you guys some really cool stuff, or just have fun doing a really cool live session like we're doing right now. So
The baby Andy shout out made me really happy. When low.
Where is this at?
From the that was from Create a Creature. That was Create a Creature Chapter 1 intro, where I find a baby Andy. That was a really fun one. In order to make that video, I had to take the camera and put it really, really, really high. Like I put the tripod on a table so that I could get the camera looking down on me, just so that I could like look up and make me look really small. That was a really fun one to make.
Yeah, that was some of the videos.
Oh, the gorillas
really
are
fun.
awesome. Sorry.
See where at?
Just throwing it out
Oh, yeah, the gorillas. Yeah, we have heard of them. They're really cool. We do listen to them. So I like this question right here. Are there plans to add, are there plans to add Mario Kart-like items to the racing course? To the racing course, maybe not. Just recently did an expansion to the racing for Roblox. We are planning on, in our Mario Kart Unity game, we are planning on adding Mario Kart-like items there, kind of like the banana that makes them slip, as well as like the turtle shells and the boosts to the player. So we are planning on adding in items to the course for our Unity Mario Kart. But to the racing for Roblox, maybe not. But that might be something maybe cool to add for Speed Simulator or maybe the racing one. So maybe. It is a really nice idea, actually. I didn't think about that before. But we are going to have Mario Kart-like items in our Mario Kart course. So let's see. Where? CodaKid is awesome. Thank you. Yeah. What's your favorite mob in Minecraft? I really like that one. So.
Favorite mob.
That's
that we didn't make
ZXNO.
ourselves.
I know, yeah. Mobs that we've made ourselves.
Because it's Wizard Jacob. It's my favorite mob. But outside of that, that's a really tough one. Okay, this is a weird one, but I'm kind of partial to like the Elder Guardian, just because like it's kind of creepy, but I like the effect and I like that they don't just like just directly damage you. Like I like that their thing is weird and it kind of just messes you up. I think Guardians are very cool. I just think they look really cool too.
I would say for mine,
parrot. Oh my god.
Parrots are cool. For me, I like the wolves. I don't know. They're cool. The fact that you can just like tame them and they follow you around, it's cute. I also like the what is it? Like being able to fish. I don't know if the fish can.
My favorite.
Silverfish.
Silverfish is Matthew's favorite. They're the ones that hide in blocks, right, and shoot at you.
Silverfish are creepy.
They are really weird.
They scare me.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have one favorite meme. This one's been asked a lot by the Red Sprite. Do you have a favorite meme, Andy?
I mean, it's really a tough one because like the thing about memes is that like the fresher the better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't have a favorite bagel. I just eat whatever bagel is going in my mouth.
That's true. It's just like flavor of the month. That's how. I don't know. So you don't have an official
That's really tough.
one?
I'm not.
Fluctuates?
I'm trying to think of a meme. A really good meme was the SpongeBob fist. That was a really good one. Remember when that was a thing? The like the curled up, like when something. Do you guys know the ones I'm talking about? There's a bunch of really, really good SpongeBob memes out there. Like the caveman.
I would have to say that's probably one of my consistent favorite ones.
The silly voice one where it's like, where you type the letters in alternating caps. And it's like, ask a question to CodaKid, and like the silly voice.
Exactly, yeah. I would agree with that. I
Really
think
good
SpongeBob
memes.
Consistently good memes are the SpongeBob ones. Yeah, I agree. There's just, I like the ones like the pinky out, and like, there's just so many good ones. So yes, I would go with that one. I like the to be continued ones as well. We sometimes try to work in fresh memes into our videos, but they might not be fresh by the time you watch them though, so that's the thing. Okay, so let's see. Yeet is a good one as well. All right, let's see. Do we have other questions? Favorite lesson to teach?
Python. It's not a hard one.
Well, but like any specific lesson, like I think, are you talking about like a coding concept? Or are you talking like coding concepts? I like if statements. I think if statements are for loops. I don't know. They're both fun to teach.
Yeah, I was gonna say loops.
Yeah, loops are pretty awesome. They're really
because loops. Like I don't know about any of you guys, but for me, when I was learning programming, I was kind of like, until I learned loops, I was always like, sure, this is cool and all, but you have to type so much. How are you supposed to get anything done? And then I found out about looping, where it's like, hey, you can just reuse this one little piece of code over and over and over again. And I was like, oh, now it all makes sense. You don't have to just tell the computer to update and then update again and then update again. It'll just do it over and over. I like loops a lot.
All right, so I think we're actually pretty over our time.
Yeah, we've gone a lot longer than we planned to.
Yeah, so awesome questions. We
Yeah,
actually
thank you
had
guys
a
so
lot of
much.
questions prepared, and we didn't need to really use it at all because you guys actually asked a lot of ones we've prepped. So that was really awesome. So maybe we'll take like one or two more and then close it out, you think?
Sure.
Yeah, so we'll be leaving soon. If you guys, again, if you have any questions, post them down in the comments. But let's see, yeah, maybe should we show Lucy real quick? I don't know if Lucy can come in.
She's like slightly out of frame. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I'm gonna try to get her, and you guys.
Lucy. So if you don't know, we have Lucy, who is the very Lucy. Here, I'll tilt the camera down.
It's worth it.
There's Lucy. Oh!
She's the best.
So
she
Lucy
loves pets.
She does.
She'll never get enough pets.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
So she just comes over and presses herself against you until you pet her. And then she'll just do it until you stop and then move on to somebody else and rotate around everybody in the office.
Yeah, so I guess I like this last question here. Would you like to ask a question to some of us? So yes, I guess my question for you guys and people who are watching this after being live is, what do you guys want to see with more YouTube live sessions? Did you guys like this one? If so, then say, hey, more Q&A sessions. Do you guys want to see some things where we maybe interview game developers, or we maybe do interviews of other people in the gaming industry or coding industry? Would you guys like us to do more live coding sessions? So anything like that. Oh, that's Lucy shaking off her fur. Would you guys like to see anything, like what would you like to see in these sessions? And if you guys have course ideas as well, we would love to hear that as well. So make sure you post that in the comments.
Yeah, I would really like to just know, yeah, just the types of stuff that you guys would like to see, like especially the types of games that you'd be interested in us making, or even not even necessarily games, the type of programs that you would like to learn how to make. Like I don't know, I'm always kind of on the lookout for like, ooh, maybe I could write a code for that. So yeah, so that would be very helpful.
Yeah. So if we didn't get to your question, please post in the comments. But yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everybody for coming out. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. It's great to know that you guys really like what we do and you guys are liking these live sessions that we're doing. So I will want to leave with that the next live session is going to be next week. Andy's going to be showing you guys an awesome Minecraft mod. So look forward to that. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe with notifications to CodaKid, because you will get those notifications from our YouTube channel. If you're already a CodaKid customer, you're going to get notifications through email there as well. But it's always great to have the direct YouTube notifications too. And if you guys are interested in what we do at CodaKid, we're going to have links in the description below. So I don't know if you want to say anything else, Andy.
I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. But just again, thanks for all the awesome questions, you guys. This has been a really fun live stream.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. So I'm Austin, and I'll see you guys in the next CodaKid video.
I'm Andy, and in the next video, we're going to be making an epic weapon.
Yep, so look forward to that. We'll see you guys there.